diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Yeah, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow, who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, black son, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Face, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty, and we're back with another episode of Offscript. Yo, listen, had a great time down here in Grambling, in the hole, in Ruston, all that, whatever you want to talk about. Had a good time. Make sure you like the freaking stream. Okay, stop playing with me like the freaking street. Don't make me listen. Everybody who met the light police today, you see how fine she is, but she can get just as attitudey. Okay, if you don't like if you don't like the stream, okay, so go ahead, like the stream. Before I get going, shout out to this place, okay. Listen, Southern Classic Chicken, whoever owns this place, my girl freaking loves your apple pies. She done got 3 in the past 24 hours, okay? So she freaking loves your apple pies. So if you want to sponsor us and give us an NIL deal, by more than help you, we will help you. And listen, I love these chicken strips, by the way. All right, so listen, we're going to get into the topics today. And listen, I was going to break the news next week, but everybody's been like, oh my God, Scotty. Yes. What you saw on the channel or on the app is official. Okay. Me and the HBCU League Pass are in a partnership. Okay. So that is what it is. HBCU League Pass. Me, Offscript, we are in a partnership. It is epic proportions. Okay, so that is what it is. So when you see me on the app, you can go check me out on HBCU League Pass. I'm gonna give me a little banner. I'm gonna give me a little banner and put it on here. But thank you for everybody who is saying, yo, congratulations, Scotty. Yeah, I was gonna break it all at once, but you guys see it. So HBCU League Pass and Offscript will be on there. So listen, we haven't got the live just tuned up yet. So when we get all that going, I'll be going live on YouTube and HBCU League Pass. And there are some things that I will only be able to do on HBCU League Pass. So those days where we be jamming out to the music, DJ Pettyville Records, you know what I'm saying? I will be doing that on HBCU League Pass exclusively because I cannot do it here on YouTube. But thank you for everybody shouting me out. You will see me. And also, you know they done fucked up, right? They done messed up, right? They done gave me a platform that got my back. Man, listen, because I was out here lonely in these streets, okay? It was just me and my girl, and we just fighting everybody, okay? We taking all comers, you know what I'm saying? Cease and desist letters, stop it. I mean, just everybody. Now I got Bamas that got money behind me. And they black too? Oh, yeah. I don't want none of that. Yo, go see my lawyers, okay? go see my peoples. Yeah, don't bring that mess over here, all right? So shout out to them. Shout out to Mr. Pelt. Shout out to Mr. Brown, co-founders of HBCU League Pass and everything like that. Can't wait to do big and bad things, all right? Now, listen, all right? My thoughts on this spring game, okay? Listen, first of all, like the stream. Once again, like the stream. Listen, if anybody had gone to the A&M game, which nobody did, all right, except me and some family members of the football team, if you would have seen what Grambling put on today, festivity-wise, night and day. That's what a spring game. Listen, they got a DJ out there. They did it at a reasonable time so Bamas could tailgate. There was Bamas out there tailgating. Shout out to Mr. Higgins, Mr. Grambling. Shout out to Mr. Gerald, who I met. Shout out to Mr. Drano, who I met. Who else I met out there, man? Shout out to Miss Tania, her dad. Mr. Hill, shout out to him. Shout out to Miss Tania. Her dad went into the Grambling Hall of Fame, 36 SWAC track championships and everything like that. Shout out to him. Huh? I already said them. I already said him. All right. So shout out to Mr. I think it's Chester. I think that's his name was Hester or Chester. One of them. You already know who I'm talking about. Shout out to you. Who else? Shout out to my man Hill, who bought me this Grambling, got my girl something, bought me some. All right. And shout out to the whole Pivot crew. Listen, them Bamas are funny. Okay. I chopped it up with RC, chopped it up with Channing, chopped it up with Fred. They're great dudes, great guys. All right. So anyway, the festivities outside of Grambling, A1. A+++++. They treated me really well. You know what I'm saying? Great environment. Now, what was on the football field? Totally different. Okay, listen. The name of the game. None of them Bammers can throw the ball. Okay, let's just be. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We already know Elijah Walker couldn't throw the ball when he took over for Hickbottom. He can't throw. Sit him down. Noah Bowden. He's young. You know what I'm saying? His stuff sails. Every time he misses, it goes high. You need a quarterback, Grambling. Okay. Now listen. Devontae Kincaid, shout out to him. He is the new quarterback coach. Listen, he's going to earn every bit of every penny that they pay him. Okay? Devontae Kincaid got a passing academy. God damn it, somebody better get the academy in, okay? And I ain't talking about Will Smith. Somebody need to get taught a lesson in quarterbacking because them Bammers are garbage, okay? Hot. They were terrible. All right. The game was so bad. The festivities were awesome. The fans were great. Everybody was excited to see a game that never happened because not one quarterback showed up. Not one. Not one could you say, you know what? Not one could I say a maybe. Okay. So before Grambling people feel the need to condemn Art Browse, they should have looked at the quarterback situation and be like, maybe we should have kept my man Art. Because right now, them Bammers are garbage. Okay. Terry Blay. Okay. And this one for you, Mr. Drano. Them Bammers is bad. Okay. Them Bammers is bad. Now, you got the transfer portal, Hue Jackson. You need to be Hewing and Jackson and everybody you can possibly get to come to Grambling to play QB. Okay? Now, I heard the Caldez kid coming from Florida. I heard he's the truth. I do not know if he played. First of all, let me get back to the game. First of all, Grambling didn't even have an announcer. At least Alabama A&M had an announcer. We, the fans, are sitting there watching the game. We don't know no players. We don't know not near player on the field. So Bama's just out there running around like it's Pee-wee football and nobody know who to root for. Nobody know none of the names unless they were a kid from last year. They didn't even have an announcer to be like, oh, a bad pass by another quarterback named da-da-da-da. Fumble by da-da-da. They didn't even do that. Okay, so get that together. Okay, listen, I'm trying to give you all the credit in the world for the festivities. Everything around the stadium was absolutely amazing. Everything that happened on the field was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Okay? Horrible. Now, let me say this. Grambling's defense, them Bammers, listen. Now, the quarterbacks could have made them look that good. That is true. Okay? So I'm going to preface my comments by saying that the quarterbacks were that bad. Okay, so just want to preface my comments. But that defense looks really good. Really good. And we already know Grambling's defense last year was really good and really aggressive. You got Cedric Thornton coming from Alcorn to Grambling. I think they're going to take a step forward. Listen. They got some hard-hitting Bammers over there. And they got some big boys up front as well. I took notes. Once again, I ain't know nobody's name because the announcer didn't say nobody, so I'm just going to say your numbers. I like 57 from the defense. Let me look at my notes. You know, I'll be taking notes at the game, you know what I'm saying? So I like 57 on defense. I like number 4, the safety from Grambling, and I like number 48. Off of Grambling. Those are the 3 players that stood out to me. All right. So, Quincy, listen, and this ain't my boy Quincy Casey, but it's another Quincy. You might want to throw your tape to Grambling because the Bammers need a quarterback. I'm just letting you know that right now. Yeah, so 57 was legit. Man, 57, that Bama can hit. I think he's a linebacker. That Bama can hit. Number 4 is safety, number 48, and then they got a pick. One kid got a pick by pick 6. Now, offensively, listen, this is all potential. Because when I tell you the quarterbacks were that bad, They were that bad. I can't say that enough. They were that bad. Like when when you got a nephew that you can't take nowhere because he's that bad, you be like, that's how bad these quarterbacks were. You just like, oh God, oh Jesus Christ, Lord be with me. Lord be with me. All right, so that's how bad they were. So this is all potential. This is nothing they really did on the field. This is all potential. I like number one. Okay. I like number one. And let me tell you why I like the receiver number one. Good route runner from what I've seen. All right. I like number one. He has a big body. Big frame. All right. And then I just like his presence. I like his presence. He catches the ball with his hands. He tries to catch the ball with his hands when he got the opportunities to. So I like number one. I really do. I just like his presence and, you know what I'm saying, of what he has and what he got going. All right. Another kid I liked, off of potential, mind you, off of potential. I like number 6, the running back, little light-skinned kid. He didn't break anything big, but I liked him because he ran hard. You saw the passion, you saw the energy, you saw the effort in what he was doing. I love it. So little stuff like that stood out to me. I don't think number 6 fumbled. But let me say this. All right. So there were a lot of drop passes. But it wasn't about number 1. Okay, I want to make that very clear. Number 1 did not drop a lot of passes. Let me tell you what Bama's were out there dropping passes. Number 88. How you got the playmaker's number on and you ain't making no plays? Number 88, dropping passes. Who else dropped the number 4? I don't know who that Bama was. This Bama he's on the sideline. First of all, the only play the quarterback made all day, stepped up in the pocket, right? Running down the sideline is just him and Jesus, okay? Him, Jesus, Peter, and Paul all congregating around the sideline. He running up by the field. Quarterback steps up, throws him a dime, hits him right in the G, hits him right in the 4. Bama drops it. I'm talking about straight drop, right? Now listen, the same Bama comes back in the 4th quarter, has a big run. You know what he had the nerve to do? Do a first down signal. Like you didn't just drop a touchdown in the 1st quarter. What are we talking about right now? He had some nerve, okay? When I saw that, I said, you the same Bama who dropped the pass in the 1st quarter. Talking about something. No, sir. You get none of that. Okay. Who else? I like the tight end, 85. I like him. Big guy. I like his size. I think he has some potential. 85. I liked him. Who else? Man, y'all got me all hot. And sweating over here. I'm sweating over here in this red hoodie. This red hoodie ain't no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? Got me over here sweating. I feel like I'm a preacher on Pentecostal Sundays. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Listen, man, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you. Listen, man. Listen. I don't believe in kids getting cut. I'm like, remember the Titans. If you come out, listen, this is a public school program. I will not cut a kid. But best believe when you come and put that uniform on, you better come to play. I don't believe in cutting kids. I really don't. Believe me, listen, believe me when I tell you I do not believe in cutting kids. With that being said, number 23 needs to be doing anything else than playing football. I'm so sorry, bro. Listen, number 23 needs to be doing anything else. I don't care. He could be a running back coach. He could be, a grad assistant. He could probably be a punt holder. No, he probably fumbled that too. I don't know. But hell, that boy needs to get far away from football, okay? Far away from football. You just can't get no further away from him, okay? No further. That boy fumbled every single time he touched the ball. It was so bad that people in the stands were like, hey, isn't that the same kid that fumbled against Jackson State to lose the game? That's how bad it was. See what I'm saying? This is what they were saying in the stands. They were saying the exact same thing. Make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you get the likes up, okay? That boy got listen. Like I said, I don't believe in cutting kids. I really don't. But he should not be on any side. Any side. Okay? He should not be playing no offensive nothing. Listen, not a nothing. Okay, not nothing. So, whoo, Jesus, that boy got the fumbles for real. All right. Noah Bowden touchdown throw to Wires, and he dropped the ball in the end zone. I stopped watching. He said when he dropped listen. It was frustrating to me, bro. It was just frustrating to me. I think that on the next play he threw a pick. Like on the very next play he threw a pick. It was just bad. It was just bad all the way around. Offensively, they have to do, and this is just now I'm being serious right now, but offensively, they got to get their stuff together. Okay. Offensively, they got to get it together. They have time. A lot of the players that, like Maurice didn't play. A lot of kids that they got coming in for the fall aren't on campus. You know what I'm saying? So, I think they still have some growing to do offensively, and especially when you go from 3 offensive coordinators in the last 3 months, that it's going to take some time to get some chemistry. But I'm telling you, Devontae Kincaid is going to earn his money this year. Whoever decides to be that quarterback position, if they go really young with a true freshman, or if they go with a Noah and Elijah Walker, they all have their problems. They're all going to have their problems. And then from what I've heard from a player off of Grambling, this is a player from the team, he said that he feels that Halloween is the best. He's the best player for the position, but he just has some problem reading the field. He's like, if he knows what to do, he's good. But if he has to go through his progressions, or if something doesn't look right and it has to make him read the field, that's where he becomes a problem. So it's just going to be a toss up to what it is. But once again, shout out to Devontae Kincaid. He is the quarterback coach. He better earn every dollar they pay that boy. He better earn all that QB passing academy. Listen, that shit better translate to the game. Ain't nobody want to hear none of that. We know you the GOAT, Devontae. We know you a Grambling legend. Okay, that Grambling legend need to transfer over. You better sprinkle some fairy dust on them quarterback fairy dust or something, because they got to get their life together. Because if you think you gonna win the SWAC with that QB play, shit, that ain't never gonna happen. That ain't never gonna happen. Game speed. The defense looked fast. The offense they just look lethargic. They look slow. Everything about them looked slow. Nothing about it was like, ooh, like, oh, wow. Like, look at that. Oh, like, or like a boom bop, or, nothing offensively was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Nothing made me go like, damn, like that kid is, oh, shoot. Like, I can't believe they got the kid like this. Like, nah, it was nothing like that. But once again, it could be Hue holding his hand, keeping his hand close to him, or whatever of what he has, knowing that game was going to get televised on HBCU League Pass. Make sure you download the app. Make sure you download the app, okay? Make sure you download the HBCU League Pass Plus app, okay? Go get that. Listen, you always talk about supporting black businesses. Y'all Bammers can't download the free app. Go download the free app, okay? Stop being cheap. God damn. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it was nobody on there that made me like go, wow. The D line looked legit. Listen, that Grambling defense is going to be trouble. It's going to be trouble. They look like they got bodies for bodies. Like they got they got depth in every position that you want. It didn't look like a drop off. Like when I was watching the A&M game, you could kind of see the drop off from one side to the next. Like certain group, like they had like the great players, and then you could see on the other side it was like mix and match or whatever. Yeah, but Grambling, you didn't know who was a backup, and like everybody looked really good, really athletic, full speed ahead. And if I'm being honest, listen, this was a special team spring game. Okay, this was a special team spring game. That I ain't never seen so much punting and field goal kicking in my life in a spring game. All right, that was the fastest 3 quarters of my life. So that is what it was. Listen, not much you can take away from this game other than they're going to have some kinks to get through. And they better figure them out in the first 2 games they have Arkansas State and Northwestern State or something like that. So before they meet Jackson. So they better figure that shit out real quick. They better figure it out real quick, or they're going to get embarrassed. They are going to get embarrassed because the quarterback play is really not that good. And everybody knows Coach Hue Jackson as a QB whisperer. So he either needs to go to the portal and get a kid that he trusts can get the job done, or, a kid that gets cut, in spring, or, he gets told he's not going to start, or he loses the quarterback battle. He needs to go find a kid like that, which most schools are probably going to do. But, he definitely needs to be on the lookout for a quarterback. Cause I really believe, if I'm being honest, Grambling might just be a quarterback away, because think about what they have. You have a bona fide running back with Maurice Washington. Bona fide. You know what he is. You know what he's going to bring to your table. Power 5 back, produced at a Power 5 level, ain't no scrub, right? You got these big, tall receivers. Now, who knows if these Bamas can catch, but they big as hell, okay? These Bamas big as hell. So you're going to have 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" across the board. You know what I'm saying? The O-line look legit, big, solid O-line. You already knew Grambling's defense is going to be legit. So it is what it is. I think in the process of what it's going to be, you're going to see if that offense takes a step forward and going into the right direction of what you need it to do. But once again, like Paris said, the O-line is a question mark, as well as the quarterback position, the question mark. But if I'm being honest, I would give it more to the quarterback position, because this is why I say that, right? In certain situations with O-line, you can scheme it up. You can scheme it up appropriately to do things, to move the pocket, to do things to, get a defense to come up field, screens, trap box. You can do things to manipulate the front line to make the defensive line think before they rush up the field. That's just great offensive coaching, right? So if you can't block a person, or you can't man, or you can't power block down in and down out, you do things to challenge the defensive team to make them think, okay, I just can't rush up field because I might get a play might happen behind me, or I can't rush up field, or I might get trap blocked, things like that. So I'm not too worried about the O-line. I think they have enough offensive minds to come up with a great scheme for that. What you can't do, what you will be limited to, is if your quarterback limits you into doing certain things in the offense. That's what limits you. Okay, so we'll see how that does going forward. But once again, overall, great experience. Had a great time in the hole. Had a great time at Grambling. The campus is beautiful. If we're doing top 5 campuses, now mind you, this we haven't been to every one. All right, so we're just gonna do what we've been to. I think we both agree Alabama State will be number 1. That's number 1. Number 2, I would go with Fam. She would go with Grambling, and I think her third would be Fam, and then my third would be Grambling. That would be my top 3. And if I'm just being honest, like, I haven't seen the other 12. but Jackson State will probably have to be like 11 or 12. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like it just that when you start seeing other campuses, you're like Jackson State just really kind of drops down there because of I call it the walkability factor, right? There's not a lot of walkability at Jackson State, in my opinion. My opinion. This is my opinion. Shoot me if you want to. All right. So that's just my opinion. It's not a big walkability factor. Like if you go too far left at Jackson State, you gonna end up somewhere you ain't supposed to. If you go too far right, Jackson State, you gonna end up somewhere you ain't supposed to. All right. Alabama State, I felt like a white man in a gentrified area. I was like, oh, this is nice. Oh my God, this is so, I felt like walking my dog. You know you in a safe place when you see white people walking their dog. You just know you're in a safe place. When white people walking their dog, so that's how I felt about that. You know what I'm saying? FAMU, loved the environment, loved it, you know what I'm saying? Loved it, and Grambling felt real cozy. I don't know how a lot of people get shot down there. I don't understand. It's real like a family atmosphere, but they say they be shooting down there. So, and Jackson, Mississippi, they ain't got no the gun laws in Mississippi. Is just, they just real finicky. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's just me. So this is my person. But as I go to more and more campuses, the list will change. But from where I've been, A&M, Alabama A&M didn't make your top 3. Nah, they're in the top 5. They're in the top 5. It's just the campus is just really weird. How the campus is set up is just really weird. Like I love how Grambling, it feels like it's just part of, like when you come in from the houses, it just feels like it's in the community. It feels like it's a community campus. A&M is just kind of just random. It's just like randomly placed stuff. And FAMU is more like kind of like Grambling, where once you come into the campus, you're in the campus and you just walk around. You know what I'm saying? Like at Jackson, you get into that semicircle. If you come, you and everybody know you. If you've been to Jackson, you know what I'm talking about. It's that semicircle. You come in. Oh, okay. So listen, Daytona. She said Daytona was one that she really did like that. Bethune. The school looks like Oz, okay? I ain't even gonna lie to you. The school looks like Oz, but they got the beach. That's why I'm like, but they got the beach though. Huh? Yeah, the beach is not the school. I get it, but I'm saying, but they do got a beach though. And then she said it's Valley. You know what I'm saying? Like Valley's down there too.
I'll wait till we go to Southern.
Yeah.
But Jackson State.
It's bottom 3. Yeah, they on the bottom 3. Yeah, they're bottom 3. The worst one to me is between. I'll have to say Bethune. I'll give it to Bethune, to me being the worst one, because the aesthetics of Bethune, it looks like Oz. Like no bullshit, no bull crap. Bethune looks like Oz. Like everything is like real pale and bland and just no aesthetics. They don't have no curb appeal. You be like, am I passing a juvenile detention center? That's what it looks like. A juvenile detention center. That's exactly what Bethune looks like. A juvenile detention center. Valley is an upgrade from that. And then Jackson's campus is not bad. Listen what I'm saying. Like Jackson's campus is not bad. It's just the radius it's like an oasis surrounded by sharks. Like that's what it feels like. That's what Jackson is. It's an oasis surrounded around sharks. You know what I'm saying? So the campus is actually dope. The buildings on campus are dope and everything like that, but it's just surrounded by sharks. And you just like, damn, like I don't want to get eaten. In this sense, I don't want to get robbed, shot, or killed. You know what I'm saying? Just a little stuff like that. Just a little stuff like that. I don't, you go too far left in Jackson, you're liable to either get robbed, fall into a pothole, or go into an abandoned building. Like, huh?
They're potholes.
Yeah, their potholes. Their potholes are pretty bad.
It's horrible.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
No, it's horrible.
Yeah, they're bad. They're pretty bad. Yeah, so this our opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I love Alabama State. Montgomery ain't the best, but it's how the campus is built. You don't really get a feel for Montgomery when you're on campus. Like like that. That's yeah. That's what I'm saying. You don't get that feel of being in the hood at Alabama State, right? At Alabama State, you look like you can be in your dorm room sipping tea, looking at all the peasants, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you feel. Like, I'm not saying that's what it is. Listen to what I'm saying. At Bama State, you feel bougie, right? You feel like you could be in your dorm room sipping tea, looking out, sipping a Mai Tai, and looking at the hood and be cool. You know, like, oh God, thank God we're not over there. That's what it feels like at Alabama State. You know what I'm saying? With Jackson, it feels like the wrong step of turn. You just in the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know. I like the feeling of bougie. You know what I'm saying? My girls are fluent. You know, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in a certain area, a certain demographic. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel comfortable in that certain demographic. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I got to go to the hood, I will go to the hood. I'll pull my hood card. You know what I'm saying? I got to dust it off. You know, it's still good. I think, you know. Oh, yeah, let me see if it's still working. It's not expired yet. My hood card is not expired just yet. You know what I'm saying? I think it's in 2024. So I got to go back and get it renewed. I got to walk around. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to the DMV in the hood and get it renewed. You know the process. Y'all know the process. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he said, tell them about the man, listen, that student union at Alabama State, listen, all y'all say this, these Bamas got a see-through elevator. You only see that in resorts, in hotels, okay? Alabama State said, look at us, we're better than you, okay? We don't care about sports because we're not good in football. That's what they said. But they said, you know what we are good at? We're good at building elevators that are see-through. That student union is like that. Now, who else got a banging student union? FAMU. FAMU got it set up. Look how this how dope FAMU got their student union set up. You don't order at the individual stores. You go to a kiosk, and from the kiosk, you order your food from whichever one you want. They got what they got? They got Chick-fil-A, Wingstop. What's that smoothie place? Tropical Cafe. So you go to the kiosk and you order from there, and then from there, whenever your order is ready, you go up and you. Alabama State ain't messing with that. Okay, so shout out to them. Okay, shout out to them. From spring games, top 5 football in the SWAC. I only went to 2 spring games. Listen, next year I'm trying to go to everybody's. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to everybody's next spring. All right, we gonna push the HBCU Combine up. All right, maybe in March, and then April I'm going to all the spring games personally, so I can see what y'all working with. If there's a time where there's 2 in one day, like I know Southern and FAMU, FAMU and Texas Southern's on the same day. So I can't make both of those, but you know what I'm saying? But next year I'm gonna try to make it to everybody's and stuff like that. But yeah. So yeah. So any other questions? Oh, I'm gonna open the call lines up for a little bit. And I ain't gonna try to hold y'all for long. The UNC and Duke game comes on at about 7 something. So I ain't trying to hold y'all for long. So, but I'm gonna open the call lines up. 516-259-9041. 516.
You are the only participant in the conference.
259-9041. Yeah, if you want to make a call, talk about if you went to the spring game, say what's up, anything like that. Shout out to you, Spotlight. Appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. You better cook at the Listen, man. Listen. First of all, HBCU Spotlight, bro, you always welcome. We know you're in the military, so I didn't want to, your schedule might not have conflicted with you getting your ass whooped. Now, let me say this. HBCU Spotlight is a Marine. So he already going to beat everybody in push-ups. All right, let's just be very clear about it. He beating everybody in push-ups. But he ain't beating me in the 40. All right, he ain't beating me in the 40. Hey, caller, you loud, talk to me.
Hey, Scotty, this is Gabriel. What's going on, man?
Talk to me. What's good?
Hey, look here. It's like this right here. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, and I've been down there at Jackson State. I'm just gonna tell you. Jackson State is like down there deep. When I say deep, deep on the west side of the hood. All right? Just like you say. If you go too far to the right,
man, listen.
And if you go too far to the left, that's it.
That's it. Hey, that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote.
Hey, Jackson, that's my hometown. I love them to death. But damn it, those damn potholes, I'm telling you, you better have you some good ass roadside assistance, all right? That's all I got to say, man. You have a good night, bro.
Hey, you too, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Listen, it's nothing better than get co-signed by somebody who is from the city. Okay, it's from listen, and I think if I'm being honest with you, Reese, I think I can do a sub 4.7. I think I can do a sub 4.8 or a sub 4.7. That's at my age, and they ain't really doing haven't been doing too much running. I think that's pretty good. Listen, Jeff Lightly, CFL, they're not seeing me in the 40. Okay, none of them Bamas are seeing me in the 40. The Art Tech Nice TV, he not seeing me in the 40. Okay, none of them Bamas are seeing me in the 40. But I think if I run anything less than a 4.7, I'm gonna be really shocked. I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, I'm bringing it. You know what I'm saying? So I think I can do that. I think I can do definitely a sub 4.8. I think I can do a sub 4.8. I really do. Because when I was coming out of high school, I was running 4.4s. All right, I was running 4.4s coming out of high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I haven't been doing it. I think I can get it. I think I can get it. I'm more 4.6s. I think I can pull the 4.6 out. I think I can do the 4.6. Scotty is tall, so I'll take his word. Winning the 40. Thank you, appreciate it. Why everybody? Listen, I don't know why y'all think I'm so short. When people meet me in person, they be like, "Damn, I didn't know you were so big, Scotty." Listen, I'm 6'1". Okay, don't all y'all people who be trying to think like, "Hey, I'm 6'1" and I'm 220." Okay, let's not play these games. I'm 6'1", 220. Okay, CFL is probably like 230, 240. He ain't beating me. Jeff Lightly, Jeff. I'm just calling him Jeff. All right, because I can't say that last name to save my life. Jeff is probably like 5'7", 240. Okay. Mom, what you know about Stop the Cap? Come on, man. You don't know nothing about no Stop the Cap, Mom. That's my mom. Shout out to Mama. Yeah, you don't know nothing about no Stop the Cap. All right. Yeah, so listen. Nah, you tall 6'3". Yeah, so I'm pretty up there. Okay, I'm pretty up there. So stop it. You know what I'm saying? So listen. Yeah, who else? Listen. I can beat Blue backwards. I can beat Blue running backwards in the 40. So we ain't even gotta talk about my boy Blue. All right, who else is coming? Who else? Tuck is probably like 5'10", 260. He ain't seeing me. He a bowling ball. He ain't seeing me. Okay, so am I vlogging? Smash was supposed to be flying out to record it. I don't know. All right, I don't know if he's still coming, but Tuck is supposed to be doing some stuff there. 6'1" is tall. I don't know what you talking about. 6'1" is tall. You know what I'm saying? Listen. You know who say 6'1" not tall? Bamas who ain't 6 foot. When you 5'9" dating a girl 6'1", yeah, you question Kirk. All right, you probably 5'8", be like, who I wish. Ooh, how I wish I could be 6 foot. Come on, man. Stop it, sir. Stop it. Anybody who say 6'1" is not tall, it's because you ain't 6 foot. All right, or unless you like 6'6". Now, if you 6'6", then I can't say nothing about you. Who's doing the time recording? And it's y'all to me. I'm 5'1" average man. Thank you, Deputy. You know, Deputy Mario gonna hit you with them facts. Appreciate you. Get your girl to do it, man. That would be dope. Yeah, that would be dope. My money on CFL. What you betting on? Bet on CFL to do what? He ain't beating me in the vert. He ain't beat me in the broad jump. He ain't beat me in the 3-cone. He ain't beat me on punt, pass, and kick. He ain't beat me on the 40. Listen, none of these guys are seeing me. Listen, my mama would tell you I'm an only child. So I have only child syndrome. You know what that means? I only play if I can win. I don't like to take chances like that. I like to brag. Okay. Y'all know me. I'm brash. I like to win. And if I wasn't going to win, I wouldn't participate. Come on, man. Stop it. Scotty. It was a Scotty, you a little taller. Let me see. Trey's coaching. Thank you, Miss Body. Miss Body know who to bet on. Miss Body know where. Listen, Miss Body know who to bet on. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Let me see. It's going to Scotty or Tech, but I feel like Scotty. Come on, man. Thank you, S-Class. Thank you, S-Class. Thank you, S-Class. We know you winning the bench, Yogi. You out there fighting and doing all that extra stuff. So yeah, well, I can trigger for kicking points. Yo, we all gonna need. Listen, I got Trey's cell phone number, so I might have to call him up and get some tips too. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. All right, I ain't even gonna lie to you. But listen, I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Listen, shout out to everybody at Grambling that I met. All right, man, I had a great time. Let me tell you this though. I'm gonna be fair. Top 3 tailgating spots. Number 1, Jackson. Number 2, Grambling. You know who's last? Alabama A&M. Them Bamas suck, okay? Them Bamas suck. All right, so listen. And number 3, let me see. Who else did we go to last year? Let me see. Babe, what other games we went to last year? Yeah, I am a very, as my mom would say, I am a very sore loser. I am a very, 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 very sore loser. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Valley. See, Valley was bad, but not because Valley was bad because they don't have support. So nobody really came out to tailgate. So that Bama's at Alabama A&M were out there tailgating and didn't offer us nothing. That's why they trash, okay? Listen, everybody knows I got ops at Jackson State. Jackson State had still taken the lead. Man, we got invited to so many tailgates. It was ridiculous. And this is how it was always start off. It would be like, man, Scotty, man, boy, I be hating you, boy, but I be watching. Man, come over here. You and your girl, man, come over here and get some food, man. Get your ass in line. Get Scotty Offscript and his girl a plate. Let him. That's how it was. Alabama A&M, I'm walking up and down Alabama A&M. I've been giving them boys praises and all type of stuff. You think they show me any love? No. Me and my girl went hungry. We will not be appreciating that. So Alabama A&M is on the bottom of hospitality. So Jackson State is still number 1 in tailgating in my book. I know Ruby be like, hey, wait till you come down to the Bluff. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do you right, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. I'm all core into. I get all that. But as of right now, yeah, them Bamas is dead last. And if it was I'm gonna put them 13th just because I know SWAC gonna add another team. They gonna add Tennessee State. I'm gonna put them behind them as well. Alabama A&M is F for hospitality. Do you hear me? Capital F. That's how I feel about them Bamas. All right. So I ain't rocking with them for no tailgate now. We ain't doing that. But all respect to Jack State, they be doing it. They cook it up. That food, man, that food was banging from, I can't remember the guy we went to. He was sitting in his truck, saw me walking by, invited us over. That food was so damn good, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was so damn good. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So shout out to them for that. I'm gonna always have to give them. I'm gonna have at the Southern Heritage Classic. Oh my God! Shout out to the Qs. First of all, shout out to the Grambling Qs at the tailgate. Awesome job, Nazir. He does the social media for Grambling. Shout out to him. Shout out to his Qs, his bros, man. They showed us love. Shout out to Trey, who was on the grill. Man, showed us mad love. Thank you for that. The Qs, listen, I see why I'm really gonna wrap it up. I promise you, I'm gonna wrap it up. I see why that Q network is legit. Them dudes take care of you for real. I love alphas, right? I love alphas. I've always been a fan of alphas, but I'm slowly drifting over to the purple and gold because them Bamas treat you right. Them Bamas treat you right. They be like, hey, man, whatever. And then like my homeboy Jeremy, he a Q. He called up his Qs up in Memphis, like, yo, take care of my boy, da-da-da. What happened? We walk in, they give us a plate, we get some drinks. Man, listen, that network is thick, okay? So I get why Bama's is getting jobs because they Qs, i.e. Alabama State. Okay? But I respect it because they be doing the daggone thing. Shout out to them. For real. Shout out to them. All right, so Scotty, you were regaining trust. That listen, Mr. Richardson, yeah, I respect you, Mr. Richardson. We're gonna see how you doing it. We're gonna see how you doing it. All right, but nah, for real, them Qs, they be doing it. They be doing it. I gotta give them credit for that. I gotta give them credit for that. But other than that, you already know what it is. It's your boy Scotty. You watch it Offscript. Make sure you download the HBCU League Pass Plus, okay? Make sure you get the app. The benefit, let me tell you about the benefit of getting the app. You know how you watching me on YouTube, and then if you turn me off or if you switch out, like I get off because you don't have YouTube Premium, bump that. You can get HBCU League Pass. My shows on there are pre-recorded, okay? So it's old shows until we get the live up and popping. But you can watch me without having to actually keep me on the front screen. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you say you driving, you minimize me, I'll still be in the background being loud as hell talking, and you can still watch and then turn me back on and stuff like that. All right, so got that. Support the app. They're owned by Black people, Black owners, Black entrepreneurship. Grambling Fam is also on the app as well. So support us. Make sure you get the app. We thank y'all in advance. All right. So listen, until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.